Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, Monday the 13th. Dang, if I didn't have to check. Yeah, Monday the 13th. Very wet getting in here last night. I'm in the shelter, as you could probably tell. Yeah, pretty much soaked to the bone. It didn't take long to get clothes off and get dry ones on, I can tell you that. But other than that, it wasn't a bad night. I got in late again, right around 6:30. Real slow day. I don't know what it is, but the last couple of days have been real slow. I think that first day was probably more than I should have done. But so be it. It's over with now. Game plan today is another short hike on to the next shelter. Try and dry out some more, get some food in me, and well, we'll see where we go after that. I know we got Bear Mountain in front of us, so that should be challenging. Other than that, yeah, it was a tough day. So yesterday, so I'm hoping today is a little bit more mild. But you just can't tell, far out does a lot for you, but it doesn't, that elevation profile doesn't tell you a whole lot. Other than that, it's up and down. You don't know what you're scrambling, you're rock climbing, bouldering, you just don't know. So yeah, this is where we stayed last night. Let me flip you around. Yeah, there we go. This is where we stayed last night. Cozy. I didn't have anything crawling on me, mice and such, so that's a good thing. I was the only one here. No surprise there, given the nor'easter that's rolled in. It's going to be wet all day. That's the reason for the rain gear. I got all that on today. Try and stay as dry as I can. I know my feet are going to be wet. But there you have it. This is the Fingerboard shelter. Not much in the way of amenities. Bare cables, shelter, fire pit. There are campsites down below. You can see some down in here, over in there. They don't look to be too bad, but I was going to test them out. It does have a couple of fireplaces that do look like they're usable. So, anyway, I'm jibber-jabbering. I'm going to get moving on. I don't know. I highly doubt that we're going to get a whole lot in views today. So it'll probably be a real short video. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is just kind of tying a couple of them together. Well, we'll see how long they are. All right, well, getting bundled up, getting the ruck on, and getting out of here. I shouldn't say ruck. Getting the backpack on and getting the move on. On to the next shelter. Short day. Maybe 5 miles, 5.5, something like that. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy today. Yep, it's not all about getting miles. All right, moving on. Now here we are, taking a little break. As you can see, there hasn't been much to see. Quite dark. I shouldn't say dark, but just misty, foggy. Nasty, what you would expect from a nor'easter. But I did come up on this. Quite the work there. Somebody put the heart in that job. And did a fine job doing it too. So, bring it in. Now the screws and the bolts and everything are all lined up. Yep. Somebody definitely deserves a pat on the back for that one. That's a heck of a job. Good work. Well, there you go. So, now we know who built it. Good jobs, boys. Nice to know the cadets could do. right center of the screen. Oh, spike. Looks like about a 4-pointer. And he knows I'm here. He's like, I don't care. Let me let him get in clear here. There we go. Looking at me. Flag waving. Wildlife picture of the day. Looks more like a maybe a 6. Hard to tell. I see 2, 4. Yeah. 6 with the brow tine. He knows I'm here. He's like, just go ahead, take a picture. Alright, this is home for the night. Another shelter. I don't make a habit of doing shelters, but in this freaking rain, it's about the only way, quite honestly. Morning, Barrett kitty. Yeah. So far all I've seen is deer. Good thing. So, this is the Bryan Memorial Shelter, I think is what it's called. I'll come back and let you know. Anyway, there is plenty of camping, no water, no frizzy, and just bare tables. And no fire. Alright. Well, that's the end of today. I know there wasn't a lot of spectacular things to show. And of course, it was a very wet day. So, tomorrow's supposed to change, so let's hope so, to some degree. We can use the water specifically for drinking. That's been a challenge as well. And you wouldn't think so with as much rain as we've had. But yeah, every 10-15 miles before you get to something that is even reasonably good to drink. So yeah, been a challenge. But there you go. Y'all have a good evening.